Hi, I'm John Mayfield, the Real Estate Tech Guy, with another Global Real Estate School podcast. Hi, I'm John Mayfield, the Business Tech Guy, with another Global Real Estate School podcast. This is episode 064. And thanks for joining us on the podcast. This is actually, I'm doing a Facebook Live feed, and I'm going to pull the audio off to put on my podcast. So if you're listening to the podcast, be sure and check out Global Real Estate School on Facebook, and we'd love to have you subscribe there and join us as well. So I'm going to show you a question today. We're going to take a look at a quick question, and I'm going to read you the question, then we'll talk about it. I'll give you the answer. So a licensee with Agency Smith got a listing from Seller Jones with a commission rate of 8%. Now, the licensee in Smith's office listed the property, and they offered a 4% commission to the selling company. Licensee Eric, with a different company, cooperated through the Smith firm and sold the listing for $150,000. At closing, how much will the seller owe the Smith agency? Now, this is a classic question that you will probably see on the real estate examination, where they give you a lot of information and they kind of throw a little bit of information in there to throw you off base or to get you to pull or add, try to go for something extra. But here's what you need to remember for this question. In this question, I'm going to go back and so you can take a look at it. The Smith Agency Smith got a listing from Seller Jones, and they're charging an 8% commission. Now, they give you this little bit of information to try to throw you off. And you see that? They're going to offer 4% to a selling company. And they tell you that licensee Eric sold the company, or sold the property. But Eric's with a different company. Notice that? Licensee Eric with a different company cooperated through the Smith firm and actually sold the listing. So they want to know, at closing, how much will the seller owe the Smith agency? Now, they're giving you enough information to try to get you to just say, well, if Eric sold the property, I guess he gets 4% or his firm gets 4%. So the Smiths will only get 4%. So how much does the seller owe the Smiths? 4%. I guarantee you that will be answer A, and I guarantee you that's the wrong answer, because the Smiths will, or the Smith agency will receive the entire commission. So they're going to get the entire commission, and then they will in turn split the other portion, or that 4%, with Eric and his agency. So the correct answer in this would be for you to take $150,000 times 8% commission. Okay? So when you take $150,000 and you multiply it times 0.08, you get $12,000, and that is the correct answer. So be sure and read the questions carefully. I have the information in your show notes, so if you're listening to this on iTunes, you can read the question down below. But remember that the seller's going to pay the listing agency the entire commission, and then that agency will split the commission with the cooperating broker. So how much does the seller owe the Smith agency at closing? They owe them the entire commission amount, the full 8%, and then the Smith agency will divvy that up accordingly as per their agreement. Don't forget, commissions are always negotiable, right? Between sellers and brokers, between brokers and other brokers, and even between brokers and their agents. Well, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. If you are thinking about a real estate school and you're in Missouri, Kansas, or South Dakota, check us out at Global Real Estate School. We've also got or have some amazing tools for you to help you pass the real estate exam. So if you're in New Hampshire or Maine, Oregon or California, go to globalrealestateschool.com. Check out our practice exams, our flashcards. We've got some great tools to help you pass the real estate exam on the first attempt. We'd love for you to like our Facebook page. Be sure and download our podcast and like that. And reach out to us if you have any questions. As always, thanks for listening and watching this first live video podcast through Facebook. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to the podcast for Global Real Estate School. I'm John Mayfield, the Real Estate Tech Guy. Go out and make it a great day.